The Lord is not slack concerning his promise unto us. Now, a lot of people would say they pray to God and they ask God for things and God hasn't provided for them. God hasn't come through for them. And, therefore, they're starting to lose faith in God, or they're starting to question God. They're starting to do all these different things. Now, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise unto us. Whatever God said he will do, he will follow through, because he is God. He is truth. And he is holy, he's righteous, and he's just. The other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a lot of people are not really living obediently according to the will of God. I've always tell people, all of obedience come great blessings. You want God to bless you, you have to live in obedience. A lot of times when we're asking God for things, a lot of the things that we're asking God for, we're not really ready for it, right? We're looking at things from a fleshly perspective. We're looking at things based on our wants and our needs. And God is saying, you're not ready for that yet. And sometimes he's going to say, yes, he's going to give it on to you. Other times he's going to say, wait. Right? Because God's timing is not our timing, right? He's going to say, wait. And other times, God's going to say, no, this is not for you. I don't want you to have that, because that is going to destroy you. But we can't see, the future. And so therefore, we question God and we become upset. And we're saying, God, why this, and God, why, and why, and why, and why, right? We start to lose hope. We start to lose our faith. And, because God is not giving us the things that we desire. The other reason why God don't answer a lot of our prayers is because we're still living with sin in our life. There's a lot of people out there who are living in full fornicating relationship. There's a lot of people out there who are living in adulterous relationship. There's a lot of people out there who are doing things that goes against the will of God. And so, no, God is not going to bless you living in sin. God is not going to condone sin. He can't. Remember, God is holy. He's righteous. Right? So if God's going to condone sin, then he's not going to be holy anymore. I look at it this way. If you take a clear bottle of water and you put a small, tiny percentage of coloring in that water, it doesn't matter if that coloring is clear. As long as you add something to that bottle of water, that water is not contaminated. Now you may look at the water and say, but the water still looks pure. You can see it is clear, there's nothing in the water. But no, that's just the deception of the eyes. That water is contaminated, and that's what sin does. So if God started to justify our sin, or God started to turn a blind eye to our sin, then he would not be holy anymore. And this is what a lot of people fail to understand. Anyways, guys, I just want to encourage you guys, if you got sin in your life, get rid of those sins out of your life. And if you're struggling, just pray to God, and God will hear your prayers. God will help you, because God knows that you want to do the right thing. God knows our hearts. Out of obedience come great blessings. You want God to bless you, start living in the will of God. I'm just saying. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys find that video encouraging. Until next video, go out, love one another, get to know God. Trust in him and live according to his will. Peace.